What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Brad H. Checking back in with y'all again. Um, Tonight I'm doing a video response to young lady I subscribe to, Advice Queen 30. What's up? Um, she done a video called "Murder Was the Case They Gave Me," and basically she told a story that really happened, um, where a friend of hers, friend, uh, boyfriend had beat on her beat on her friend's friend. And I won't lie, I kind of cringed, uh, when she was telling the story, about how he beat on her and everything. Um, and basically, cops showed up and they ended up beating the guy down. First off, I want to say that I have zero respect for men who beat on women. Um, Secondly, I want to say congratulations to the cops. You know, y'all finally done something right. Um, I don't think there's any time where it's an okay situation for a man to put his hands on a woman, um, unless she's trying to kill you. You know, um, I was dating a girl a few years back, and growing up, she saw her mother be abused by her mother's husband, and she also seen her sister be in abusive relationships as well. So I remember one night me and her was discussing it, and um, I asked her, why didn't your mom just leave, or why didn't your sister just, get out of the relationship, you know, why were they staying in these relationships that were physically and emotionally painful for them? And she was like, you don't know what it's like, until you actually in a situation like that. And I couldn't understand it. I was like, it's common sense. If you're in a situation that's bad for you or hurtful, you need to get out of it. So she basically tried to, explain to me that, you know, when a woman is in a situation like that, most of the time there's something besides what she's dealing with that keeps her in the relationship. And the instance that I'm speaking on, uh, the guy was telling her, that if she tried to leave him, that he would harm her daughters, or, you know, he would harm some of her family members or whatever. And basically, her mother stayed with this man, you know, basically to protect her kids. And it led to an argument because, I didn't understand it at first, but then I had to take a step back and understand that I'm not a woman. You know, I don't think like a woman. I don't process things like a woman. And women and men, take and process things differently. You know, so I'm not gonna sit up here and say, it's okay to be in a relationship like that because it's definitely not. Um, but I will say that, I have a little bit more respect for women that do stay in those kind of relationships. Well, not really respect for why they stay in them, but respect for the reasons they may stay in them. Because I always say, things like that are a means to an end. They always end up ending some kind of way. Sometimes they end up ending with the woman walking free and clear, and other times, it ends, with something bad. But for my fellas out there, it's not cool, to physically hurt a woman, cause all you guys, have mothers. I have a 17-year-old sister myself, and I tell her all the time, don't ever let a man, beat on you, and if he does, if he ever does, you know, you make sure, you mess him up any kind of way you have to, because it's uncalled for. There's ways to deal with issues and work problems out. You can confront them as adults and talk about it. You could just walk away. You know, in a situation like that, there's never really an appropriate time to for domestic violence or anything like that to break out. You know, so I just want to speak on that. We need need to, as men, we need to, teach the younger kids, that it's not okay. It's not okay because a lot of these men don't understand that when you do this, you damage these women, permanently. Some of them never really, really recover from it. And my ex girlfriend, she let me know straight up, that she wasn't going for that. And I think that's how a lot of women need to be, let these men know straight up that they're not gonna go for it. So that's what I want to speak on. Advice Queen 30. I think that was a great video you posted up, and you know, it's definitely something that needs to, it's kind of already in the limelight with the, Chris Brown and Rihanna thing, um, but you know, we need to take more action and responsibility in preventing these things from happening. So I just want to get my thoughts on that. So this is Prospect Boy, aka Brad H, signing out. Y'all have a good night. Peace.